Yeah, it's definitely an addiction. Like, I can't stop. I can't see myself stopping.
Skateboarding's definitely got a bigger family compared to a lot of other sports.
You genuinely just do it because you love the sport.
There's nowhere else better to be than stood on a skateboard. I've made so many friends. I think all of my friends now I've met through having a plank with 4 wheels and a set of metal trucks on. And they're all around me all the time. It's like a family. It was a big support network. And you never run out of friends. They're always there, help you through your rough times, encourage you when you're skating bad or having a rough time anywhere else. I think if I didn't have a skateboard, I'd probably be doing something more with music and photography, but I integrate those into my skateboarding anyway. I listen to music while I skate, make skate videos on the side, film my friends. Skateboarding is different from other sports. I've played football, I've played for a football team, and in that football team, you know, you have a bit of banter and, you know, for 90 minutes you're on a pitch, you know, you train through the week, whatever, cool. You make friends, I guess, but, you know, it's only during those times that you really interact. Whereas with skateboarding, it's more like you can go anywhere at any time, film any trick, do any trick, practice any trick with anyone, anywhere. You know, sometimes you have low points where, you know, you feel like you want to go up, and it's the same as skateboarding. I mean, you go through ruts, you go through problems, you know. Some days I find it hard to kickflip, some days I'll smash hundreds. And then other days, you know, I'll try hard flips, I just can't do them. And then some days, roll the clip. It's taught me a lot of social skills. And that's weird because skateboarding is a sport. Teaching people social skills, I think, is what makes it different. Skateboarding to me is family, friends, everything.
Oh, skateboarding is definitely addictive, 100%. Like, I think it's something that I don't know, it's like a good addiction because it's not like, oh, I need to skate or else, you know, like sometimes I do feel like I need to skate just like to kind of outlet stress and, you know, just everyday, you know, shit. But yeah, it's definitely an addiction. I've met like the best friends of my life through skateboarding, and I've got skateboarding to thank for everything really, and all the friends I have now, and they're the best people I could be surrounded with, to be honest. We all motivate each other, we all push each other to the best of our abilities, and you know, we're always so, you know, proud of each other when we all, you know, learn a new trick, or you know, just we're all hyped to see each other enjoying themselves doing what we love. That's what it's all about, really. I couldn't see my life without skateboarding at all. Like, I honestly don't know what I'd be doing right now if I never found skateboarding. Like, I've fallen out of like a lot of like hobbies. Skateboarding's been the only one that's really stuck with me, and it's been the only one like I haven't, you know, lost interest in. It's always like, it's always on my mind. It's always what I want to be doing. And it's like, I do have my bad days, but then the good days always make up for it. The thing about skating now compared to when I like first started, you know, learning tricks and kind of, you know, progressing, like, I guess I don't really take it for granted anymore, because now that I'm getting older and, you know, I've got other responsibilities and, you know, things to be getting on with, I've got to make time for skating. Like, yeah, I don't take it for granted, but then in a way it still feels the same. Like I haven't got bored of it, or it hasn't lost any like form of importance to me. It's still, when I jump on a board, like that, it's the same rush and just like relief every time. Skateboarding has taught me about self-discipline, you know, like knowing when to stop or knowing when not to give up. It's taught me so many things, like even things that aren't even like important in skating, but things that are more important in life, like, you know, like just, you know, don't sweat the small stuff, you know, just take it easy. It's completely shaped who I am, you know. It's my culture, it's how I grew up, really. It may beat me up and push me around, but I'll always love it no matter what.
It's definitely different from any other sports. It's not like skateboarding is more of a community. You meet people for it a lot more, and you can do it whenever you like with other people. But other sports is more, you have training and the time to do stuff, and you have to do certain things at a certain time. Like you can just go turn up at a skate park and you'll always find someone to talk to with a skateboard. But with any other sports, there's not really a place to go. Like you can turn up to a pitch, but there'll be usually like a match or something, and you can't always join in. But with skateboarding, you can always just like practice with anyone almost any time. Yeah, skateboarding is definitely addictive. It's I'm always thinking about it. If I'm not skating, I want to be skating. I don't know what I'd do without skateboarding. Yeah, I'd probably just be partying all the time, because that's a lot of what people do where I live. So if I didn't have a sport, that's probably all I'd be doing. Yeah, skateboarding's a lot different now. Back then I could probably do it almost whenever I like, other than school and stuff, but now I've got a lot more responsibilities and I've got to fit it in between work, uni and other things. Yeah, like I always want to skate. I've lost jobs for skating, missed uni for skating. probably other stuff I've missed out just to go skate, and yeah, I have to do it. Skateboarding's impacted my life. It's given me lessons, taught me to keep going and always try harder when you're like trying to do a trick, not to give up. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever quit skating. Like, it keeps you fit, it's enjoyable, so you can be creative with it. Yeah, skateboarding's addictive. I'm always thinking about it. Yeah, I just always want to do it. It's always in the back of my head.
I keep skateboarding is just because it gives me a lot of pleasure in life, and it just helps me out with a lot of things mentally and physically. It gives me a lot of different perspectives on things in terms of, if I want to get a trick, then you put your mind to it. It's something that you don't think you can do, but with a lot of practice you can do it. And it just gives me a better outlook on things, makes me feel a lot better, and gives me a place of one thing that I could do that is different to everyone else, that is just mine to deal with, if you know what I mean. Physically wise, obviously, like, the main bits is you keep fit, everything like that. Mentally wise, I mean, like, you know, everyone goes through a lot of problems in life that not everyone knows about, but when it comes to skateboarding, it's just something that is in your mindset. And like, I've skated out a lot of pain, a lot of hurt, and a lot of, you know, anger and everything like that in my life with issues that I've dealt with. But it just tends to be, every time I go skate and I put my mind to it, I'll skate harder, I'll do this, I'll do that, and then I just come out feeling a lot better about things. And it just generally does help. It's hard to explain because it's different for a lot of other people, but for me, it's like, if I fall and I get back up again, it proves that no matter how low I can get, then I can always come back stronger. Like, I've just come back from an ankle injury, and that was really bad. But most people will be there like, oh, if you're gonna ruin your ankles like that, then what's the point in doing it? And it's like, well, why wouldn't I? I mean, it's something that I enjoy, it's something that I love to do. It just gives me a lot of self-fulfillment, I guess. Friendships in terms of skateboarding is like nothing like I've ever actually sort of felt anywhere else in the world, other than like going to like a festival. I mean, like, everyone there is just one big community. But skateboarding, you can do one trick. It doesn't matter if you're a beginner or if you're a pro. If you land a trick and you can see that you're trying, then it just goes down so well, and you get a massive hype when you land that one trick. Everyone just goes nuts, and you're there like, holy crap, did I just do that? Are they clapping for me? Like, oh my God. Then when you see your mates do the same thing, and you back each other up, like you do back-to-back lines, and the hype is just real. It's not about fame, it's not about money, it's not about anything like that. It's all about the genuine love for the sport. I mean, like, you wouldn't just start rolling around and not doing tricks. You genuinely just do it because you love the sport.